All right, I'm showing we are live. Should be good. I'm just refreshing my screen on Facebook. And yes, we are live. Woo, we're rocking and rolling. I'm so excited to be with you tonight. All right, we're going to rock and roll. We have 30 minutes to spend together tonight. We started this broadcast, or I should say pre-broadcast, sharing what we're grateful about. One thing that you're grateful for, business, life, faith, whatever it might be. Because I truly believe this, being somebody who does want more. All right, Beverly, Michael Jeffers, Florence, three dear friends, Puerto Rico, Texas, Darlene saying we're good. Canada's represented. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my friends. You've got my back and my sides. So we're going to talk about the LifeVantage story tonight, but I wanted to ground that in gratitude because I'm about more. And what we're going to talk about tonight, leveling up, that's about getting more, right? But if you want to get more, you need to be able to give more. All right. And to give that investment. So I always believe that you have to give gratitude. We have so much to be grateful for, even though we have challenges, even though it's likely that you may be experiencing some serious challenges in your life right now. We'll pray with you. We're here for you. You can combine our faith with ours, our work ethic, our love, our hope, our diligence, because we're going to go level up our life. So I hope that you will be grateful for what you have. All right. So tonight, I want to talk to you about leveling up LifeVantage. We're going to be talking for 30 straight minutes with no break. That was a message to my son who came down here into my studio to say, I need to ask you a question, but I'll talk to you in 31 minutes. So let's talk about LifeVantage. I want to share with you just briefly my story. My name is Seth Mulder. I live an hour south of Salt Lake City, Utah. My wife, Stephanie, and I are the parents and grandparents of 10 children, yours, mine, ours. We're blending families and having fun. I had 6, she had 2. We've had 2 since then and counting. We have 4 grandchildren, just had our 4th grandbaby boy, who is a boy, Lincoln, born in New Jersey. So happy he joined us last week, about 8 days ago. And I'm super and profoundly grateful to be a father and a grandfather and a husband. My wife, Stephanie, and I are master pro 10s at LifeVantage. That means we have in excess of $1 million a month in volume of product being purchased all around the world. Actually, close to 60,000 monthly subscriptions, generating millions and millions of dollars a month. And what I'm going to be talking about with you tonight is the same information that got me super excited. And I will tell you this, if I heard about this, and I'm treating this story that I'm going to be sharing with you tonight as if I just heard about it today. And I'm going to be reacting with you, kind of walking through this webinar with you tonight, kind of really raw, and sharing with you exactly how I felt and how I feel right now. Pause. If I was hearing this story for the first time tonight about what is arguably and very likely the most effective, the most important, the number one health promoting approach in the world right now, I would be doing 2 things. Number one, I would be getting that product in my system. I would be taking that health step in that health investment immediately. And number 2, when I realized that I could then take this number one discovery in health and wellness, and I could share it and create a business that could liberate my family, that could provide me an ultimate experience of financial flexibility, I would be running hard with that. That's what I did when I first heard about it. And that's what I would do today. I'm jumping in the same car seat with you. I'm jumping in the same cockpit with you as if I'm hearing it for the first time. Wow. I want to take this and I want to share it with the world. So my background, really briefly, I haven't always been an entrepreneur. In fact, I was the most likely not to be an entrepreneur. I grew up in the corporate America. You know, my dad said, go to school, get the best job you can. I got the best job I could. I worked for a great company. I worked there for 10 years, almost 10 years. thought I was going to be a lifer. I wanted to be a vice president at that company. I thought corporate America could deliver to me the type of lifestyle I wanted. When my friends approached me about entrepreneurship, it was foreign to me. It was uncomfortable to me. It was uninteresting to me. And I was able just to say, no, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you. But 10 years into this, I had enough experience to finally realize that, oh my goodness, who moved my cheese? I'm stuck in this employee mindset, in this employee machine, if you will, system, and it cannot provide me what I want. I don't have the time with my kids. My kids don't know what I do except for the one day a year they go into the office, right, for corporate family day. Most of my day, I'm separated from them because I'm working to provide for my family. Number two, financially, we just didn't have what I wanted. We weren't secure like I wanted to be. We weren't free like I wanted to be. We weren't flexible like I wanted to be living. It seemed like I'd save $1,000 and then something would go out, a furnace or a hot water heater, or having a child and need to buy another car or a new car seat or whatever it was. And thirdly, I really wasn't my full me. I was scared and timid, worried about maybe sticking my neck out. And so I wasn't really experiencing life how I wanted it to be. You could say I was definitely, by that time in my career, open to leveling up. I had an opportunity to become an entrepreneur with some friends in the clothing industry, and that was wonderful. But that opened to my mind and my eyes and my experiences the world of small business ownership and becoming a slave to your business. So when this industry, the profession of network marketing, came to me, I was willing, I was able, even though I didn't maybe have the skill set, even though I wasn't comfortable with maybe talking to people. I will tell you really what drove me to at least sit down and get the information that you're getting tonight. And that was this: I just wanted to level up. I wanted more of that time with my kids. I wanted more of that flexibility. I wanted the freedom to make more of my choices and be confident about the consequences of those choices, financially, personally, interpersonally, and of course, as a family. So when LifeVantage came into my life, honestly, I'm going to tell you, it was like if I could write the perfect business plan, this was it. And I want to share that with you tonight. First of all, give some proper disclosures. We're going to be talking about business tonight. You can read the disclosures. All right. And you can read through these disclosures right now. All right. We're going to be talking about products tonight, but I want to couch this with the proper disclosures as we get started. Fair enough? It's go time. Leveling up your life. Let's talk about taking control of your health, leveling up your health, and taking control of your bank account, leveling up your bank account with LifeVantage. If that's something that you can get behind, drop a LU, level up, LU health, LU bank account or bank in the chat box if that's something that makes sense to you. All right, where we got started, let me just start at the beginning. In the 1960s, a future award-winning scientist discovered something in the human body called SOD, superoxide dismutase. It's a molecule, and it's responsible for fighting the effects of free radical damage in the body. In fact, it arguably may be one of the most important molecules in the body because it can scavenge millions of free radicals, okay? More effective than anything they had ever seen. He won awards because of that and dedicated his career to finding answers about how we can fight free radical damage in the body, right? We might know that there's this molecule, but how do you turn it on, right? It's one thing to know about it. It's another thing to be able to control it or to influence it. After 40 years of research, that discovery was made, and it's something that we call the little yellow activator, this little yellow pill, right? Protandim NRF2 was born and launched into the marketplace actually in 2003. you're saying, why are we talking about this? Because it is still unknown. ABC News came in shortly thereafter and said, is this real? They kind of did an expose on it. And the expose exposed the incredible scientific discovery that this was. And that spawned more and more research, literally around the world at the highest levels, governmental agencies, the National Institute of Health, National Institute of Aging, government agencies outside of the United States, and of course, scientists at universities and hospitals around the world wanted to know about this little yellow activator because it was proven to do something absolutely amazing. We'll get to more of that here momentarily. So the company was selling product kind of online, a little direct to consumer, but primarily in retail establishment, CVS pharmacies. You've heard of CVS, vitamin shops, GNC, General Nutrition Centers all around the country. But the problem was, even though it was this amazing discovery, it was so far ahead of its time that people didn't really know what to do with it. They weren't searching for it now that the ABC News story ran one time, right? The person behind the counter at the GNC establishments wasn't really promoting that one product as compared to 5,000 other products. And people really weren't talking about lowering your oxidative stress. And they certainly weren't talking about raising NRF2 in your body, or epigenetics and genomics and gene activation, things that are only starting to really come into the lexicon of the marketplace. So the company decided to make a bold move in 2009 and move out of the retail market, took all of their products off the shelves in 2009 and launched 100% into direct sales, into network marketing, where importantly, people could take the product, develop a story, and share that story, right? The company today is traded on the NASDAQ under the stock ticker symbol LFVN. As soon as I saw that this company was publicly traded, I absolutely wanted to invest in it. I'm not giving you investment advice. I'm just telling you what I did. And they have continued to receive prestigious, research literally all around the world. We're going to talk about that tonight. So let me just talk about the problem. Here's why you should be listening. Oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is, biochemically speaking, aging. The aging process. It's also implicated in hundreds and hundreds of health concerns. You might call them diseases, right? Well, what causes oxidative stress? Simply put, living. Living causes oxidative stress. The food you're eating, the water we're drinking, good, bad, or ugly, right? Good, bad, or dirty. The air we're breathing, too little or too much exercise, environmental toxins, Wi-Fi, EMF, radiation, electronics, medications, more. And actually, the number one producer of oxidative stress in the human body is just cellular respiration. It's just living. It's a part of life. But our body's ability to balance that oxidative stress is critical, crucial, and indispensable to our health and our wellness. And so many people throughout the world, billions upon billions, are out of balance and not able to rein in that oxidative stress in their body. And so they are living subprime or suboptimal lives when it comes to wellness. We might call it unwellness or diswellness, right? Well, what can happen when oxidative stress gets out of control? Well, it can lead to free radical oxidative stress is at the heart, you see here on this slide, at the heart of so many health concerns. If you want to do, look at that in the heart, eyes, multi-organ systems, blood vessels, immune system, brain, lung, joints, kidney, skin, everything that makes up you, your spouse, your loved ones, your children, your grandchildren, everything, everybody comes in here. And the hub, that critical crossing point is, are we able to control, to mitigate the challenges with oxidative stress? If you want to go to pubmed.gov, seated, you can shown here on the right, you can literally type in oxidative stress and see the hundreds of thousands of studies showing what we're showing here on the left when it comes to health concerns. Okay. Oxidative stress is certainly one of the major foundational theories of aging that every single one of us should know so that we can do something about it. Until LifeVantage, until this discovery, Protandim NRF2, there was no solution to effectively lowering oxidative stress. No amount of other products, okay, or fruits or vegetables, healthy eating, supplementation, vitamins, special antioxidants, potions, tablets, pills, liquids, oils. Have I covered it all? Many good products out there, but no amount of that was actually proven to reduce oxidative stress in the human body so that we could protect our bodies against the assault of free radical damage. There was no solution. Protandim NRF2 synergizer enters the scene. And through human studies, what they discovered was this pill, this activator, made of 5 natural ingredients, by the way, in a very specific ratio. All right. It's a recipe. It's patented multiple times over 10 patents on this in the United States and around the world. Okay. Protecting the recipe of this discovery. These 5 ingredients, when coming together in that special patented recipe, are able to lower oxidative stress in the human body by, on average, 40% in 30 days. This one claim, this one result of research is likely the single biggest natural health result ever documented in the world of wellness. It's that powerful because, again, when you understand the problem, oxidative stress, right, we want to be able to bring that into a controllable, a desirable framework. When scientists saw this, they went bonkers, they went crazy, and 26 studies now are done and peer-reviewed on Protandim NRF2 Synergizer. I'm not going to spout too much science today. I was talking to a PA, a physician's assistant, recently to me today, and he said, "Seth, I'm not going to geek out about the science. I want to get on the product and feel good about the science, but I'm more about the practical application." So I'm going to, in that same light today, I'm not going to go deep into the science, but needless to say, in 30 years, my own 30 years, nearly 29 years in supplementation, health, wellness, anti-aging, the like, consumer goods, I've never seen anything that looks like this to give these results. Oxidative stress lowered on average 40% in 30 days. Increase in the body, an increase inside the body's own capacity, right? The body's doing this, increase that superoxide dismutase, SOD, by 30%. Increasing catalase, a free radical scavenger, one of the most important chemicals, enzymes in your body, catalase, by 54%. Increasing the master antioxidant internally, something called glutathione, by 300%. And becoming the only dietary supplement, the only natural supplement ever in 20 years of research at the National Institute of Aging that was actually proven to extend life in male mice. Folks, boom, this is it. Stamp of approval. When I saw this and I saw that ABC News video, I was done. I wanted this product. Let's just talk a little about how it works, okay? Because it's one thing to say this is the best. It's another to show you how it works, okay? So very, very simply, dietary antioxidants, right? Pills, potions, anything you're taking from these other products, which are good, versus your body's own antioxidant defense system, the enzymes, the SOD, the glutathione, the catalase, okay, the NRF2, the gene activation. We're gonna compare the external answer, right, these other products that we're taking, and foods that we're eating. Okay. You can't just get there eating natural, folks. It's not good enough. It's good, but it's not good enough versus the body's own beautiful, elegant defense system. So antioxidants have the ability to take out one free radical. One antioxidant molecule can neutralize one free radical. It can disarm it, but then it's done. It's 1-to-1 and then it's done. So you can't literally take enough. I mean, you can't eat 400 oranges a day or 500 cups of broccoli. Can you imagine that on your GI tract? 110 cups of blueberries, 120 vitamin C molecules, right? You just can't do that. That's not enough. Natural, organic, pills, super antioxidants, not possible mathematically. In the body's own mechanisms take one of those molecules, for example, SOD, that your body creates internally. And one molecule of SOD can neutralize up to 1 million free radicals in 1 second, and do that every second. So you tell me what your health insurance, let's talk about your own, you're the CEO of your health insurance program. Do you want the 1-to-1 program, right? Is that your investment strategy, or the 1-to-1 million? Okay. Looking at this chart on the right, up to the age of 20, your body has the ability pretty well to manage oxidative stress because it's creating those antioxidants internally. It's creating those enzymes. NRF2, that gene activator, is highly active. At the age of 20, that declines. And because that declines, guess what goes up? Look at the red line here. The oxidative stress, right? So as the body's defense mechanism declines over the age of 20, the bad guys, the oxidative stress goes up. However, blue line, after taking Protandim, we can't tell the difference between an 80-year-old and a 20-year-old's blood when it comes to measuring oxidative stress. There's no other anti-aging, antioxidant supplement, juice, cocktail, oil product in the world that comes close to matching this type of result, period. 26 at present peer-reviewed published articles about Protandim NRF2 from major universities, institutions around the world: Ohio State, Harvard, Colorado State, American Heart Association, LSU, the American Aging Association, Texas Tech, outside of the United States, outside of North America, into Europe. It's truly, truly one of the greatest discoveries of our time. It's been featured in the media and in print, 7 US patents and also international patents. That is Protandim NRF2. Washington State University said this about NRF2. Potentially, it's the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. They went on to say that raising your NRF2, raising the activity of your NRF2, flipping the switch on that protein in the body is likely, quote, the most important health promoting approach into the foreseeable future, end quote. That's why I'm on Protandim. Building on that NRF2 discovery, we've produced cutting edge NRF2 activated skin care, hair care, personal care, a nootropic energy drink called Axio, which is phenomenal, okay? And other scientifically formulated supplements to supplement, right, that activation inside the body. We're about, I don't know, a week, 10 days away from releasing some CBD, the world's first CBD enhanced NRF2 body care product line as well. I've been using this for about 2 weeks and absolutely falling in love with it. Okay. So that's a look at product. Leveling up your life, the most important health promoting approach, starting with Protandim NRF2, and then leading into the other 2 for a total of 3 Protandim products. Okay. So there's a good, better, best type of approach. Good, get on Protandim NRF2. Better, get on one of the what we'll call the activated stacks, right? So it's the blue bottle, Protandim, plus something. blue bottle plus the other two activators for a triple activator, or the blue bottle plus gut health, or the blue bottle plus weight management. Okay, the blue bottle plus daily immune protection. Okay, that's the better. Or just do what I'll call the super duper, the ultimate stack, and that might be the best. But take a good, better, or best approach and get activated today. All right, let's talk about leveling up your bank account. Let's talk about business. We live in a social side hustle economy. Why is that? A couple of reasons. One of the reasons, which I personally experienced, my personal story that I shared with you, I just needed it, right? I needed it. My good friend working for, the full-time for the Tucson Fire Department and working one or two or three other side jobs, right? Side hustle to make ends meet, to pay bills, to hopefully maybe have a little extra, to put kids in lessons, hopefully to save for a rainy day. But so many of us found ourselves struggling to meet the daily demands and the monthly demands of the bills and just the pile up. Another reason for social side hustle economy necessity is just more people are having to work. You've got both parents in the home working, or just as likely, one parent homes. I know what that's like as a former single dad of 6 kids, just trying to live on one income. So for those who have 2 incomes, that's great, but they might need 3 or 4. And for those who, like me, were single parents, and my wife Stephanie, who was a single mom raising 2 kids all by herself, right? Side hustle was just a necessity and an answer to prayers. Another reason for side hustle is the ease that we can use technology. Look at Airbnb and Uber and people renting their motorhomes, social influencers, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So we have modes and modalities of communication that we've never had before. So necessity combined with capacity or ease really greases the tracks, greases the wheels for social side hustle economy to be able to come literally right into your hands with your phone. So let's talk about the perfect meld. Okay, we could call it lifestyle.
Most favorite song that I've ever
I just
recorded.
clicked on some George Strait.
My most favorite song.
The most important, I've got my computer here. I've got my iPad. I've got my iPhone. Say that 10 times with me. Laptop lifestyle. Are we having fun yet? If you're having some fun, drop fun in the comment section. If you're not having fun, this is, why are you here? You're doing it wrong. It's really today mobile first lifestyle. Okay. Most of the social media, most of the social networking that's happening is happening on the mobile device, and it's only going to become more so that way. Social sharing, no physical, the requirement or the lack of necessity for needing a location, a physical location, a brick and mortar. Don't need that. It's brick and mortar now. It's click and order, right? Don't need to have assets, physical, tangible assets. I don't need to open up a restaurant or have an inventory, right? I can even dispense with having employees. I can do all of this via online infrastructure and team building like we're doing, as opposed to physical locations, inventories, and employee overhead. And we can do it all online in an online shopping portal. So let me tell you, how does this work? How do you do this? LifeVantage offers you leveraged income. In other words, income beyond just what you're daily going to do by yourself, right? You punch a clock, you get paid. You run a business, you complete a project, you get paid. Or you own a business, your employees, right? And work and you get paid. What we're going to do is create leveraged income, okay, by creating 2 networks. A network of customers, people who know, love, and are gaga and just crazy about this products. And also a network of distributors, people who, like me, and maybe like you, who were hungry for something more. They wanted to level up their bank account. They wanted more financial flexibility. We're just going to build a network, folks. We're networked already with people. So we're going to sift and sort through that network that we already have and that we can create online and through social sharing. And we're going to sift and sort and find a network of customers and a network of distributors and actually create income from doing that. We're going to use online shopping portal. We're going to use app technology, okay? Use your phone to use an app to share information. We're even using AI, artificial intelligence. I get texts every single day from Amy. Amy is our artificial intelligence helper, and says, hey, you should look at doing these one or two or three things in your business today based on this information that I'm gathering online for your business. International expansion. The power of being able to be wherever you are right now. Wherever you are right now. I know we have Bangkok, Thailand, we have Canada coming in. I know that we probably have Europe coming in tonight. We have the United States for sure coming in. We may have Mexico coming in. Wherever you're coming in from, you can develop a business in these markets right here. Screenshot that, okay? Screenshot that, and we're expanding further, all right? So the question, let me go back. The question is, who do you know? Who do you know in Japan? Who do you know in Canada? Who do you know in Australia or Thailand or Hong Kong or China? Okay. Who do you know in the Philippines? We're working on the Philippines right now. All right. That's not even up here. Okay. Some exciting stuff. Let's talk about getting started. So if you saw what I saw and say, I want to get started, just like actually I was telling about my PA, my friend, Dan, who is a physician's assistant. He said, I want to try the product. He was going to be a customer. And then he said, well, what do I need to do to become a distributor? Right? So here are the steps to become a distributor. Number one, get the starter kit, okay, $50, and you become a distributor. And then, and I hope that you can see this because, okay, perfect. Then create a subscription product that's going to come to you every single month, right? Good, better, or best. Okay. Get on one of those better or best subscriptions so you can start experiencing these products. A 200 point personal volume, okay, of products qualifies you for maximum commissions. So that's all I'm going to talk about. You can do less if you want, and that's okay. But I'm only going to talk about how to help you maximize your opportunity to earn income. Okay. That personal volume, that 200 points, roughly $200 of product. How do you generate that? Any personal orders you make and any orders your customers who are buying online through your shopping portal, through your shopping cart, any of their personal orders as well. So I have customers literally all around, right? All around the country. Okay. And I can develop customers internationally. And that counts towards my 200 personal volume as well. Okay. I'm going to make sure that I'm on the product and then my customer volume is going to make up the rest so I can maximize that my ability to earn commissions and royalties on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. Next, if you want to fast track your business, then you buy a business pack, okay? Platinum, gold, silver pack. Platinum pack's about an $1,800, $1,786, but for a first-time purchase, it's discounted 30%. The other packs have a discount. They're not quite as much, 25, 20%, okay? They come with a different array of products. If you want everything, okay, platinum pack, okay, to get started. These come with that platinum pack comes with event passes, comes with monthly tech support, and also all of those products to try, to sample, to share, to sell. Okay, I personally came into the platinum pack, but the key is get in where you fit in and get in today. Let's get moving. Okay, how do you make money? How do you make money in direct sales or in network marketing? How do you make money with LifeVantage? So there are weekly bonuses for introducing new people. Okay, as you personally introduce new people, new customers, and new distributors, and as your team introduces new distributors who are enrolling with those business packs, right? Then you can get paid weekly, 30 to 40% on Smart Start bonuses. and then also percentages of launch bonuses down into your organization. You also get paid monthly royalty commissions. Those are and anywhere from 5 or 9% per order on every customer, every distributor, right, in your organization based on your rank. Okay. We also have generational matching bonus, where you're going to be paid to actually help people become successful. The more people you help become successful, the more it actually puts money in your pocket. Okay. This compensation plan incentivizes you to do the right thing. And then the elite bonus pools. Okay. So let me just run you through a quick simulation. Let's get into profit mode. Let's say that you enrolled with the silver, gold, or platinum pack. Here we have pictured the gold pack. That's a $650 one-time pack. Keep in mind that it was actually an $867 pack. Okay, that was discounted 25% to $650. Comes with these products. Okay, so Protandim and some hair care, some of the other gut health, weight management, skincare, nootropic, gene activation product. Okay, now you go and find 3 friends. Because I will tell you, as soon as I found this story, I got the product as soon as I could, and I wanted 1, 2, 3 friends, 1, 2, 3 friends. Okay. And then I found another 1, 2, 3 friends, and then another 1, 2, 3 friends. But let's just, hold on to your seats here. You find 3 friends. You personally sponsor 3 friends on a gold pack each, and you receive a $200 Smart Start bonus for each of those packs. Okay. So 40% of the 600, you're making $200 per gold pack. So that's $600. So kind of a simplistic way of looking at it is, if you refer 3 packs, you got your money back. So if you came in at the platinum pack, $1,250, and you received a $400 bonus for each one of those platinum packs, you're in, right? But there's a difference between making 600, right, and making 1,200. Next, let's say that you're sharing product. Somebody's getting in at the good level. They're getting on a single bottle of Protandim NRF2. You make 40% of that. Okay, $16. You do that 3 times, and that basically is about the same cost as a bottle of Protandim. Okay, $49.99. So refer 3 customers, and it's basically free, right? Does that make sense? Think in 3s. Let's talk about creating leveraged income, because this is really what caught my attention in network marketing. Making some money today for referring was great. It can pad the bank account. It can help pay for bills. It can help ease some of those concerns, those daily and weekly and monthly concerns. I know mothers, single mothers, who pay for food, daily food, from their LifeVantage checks. All right. At the very, very heart of the matter, what I was looking for was something that could give me financial flexibility in the long term, right? I wanted to create leverage. I wanted to create a repeat income, because I was creating a repeat impact on people's lives. So really quickly, royalty commission. Remember, I talked about those 2 networks, network of customers, network of distributors. Each time those customers and distributors are purchasing repeat orders month after month, year after year, you can make a percentage of that, 2% or 5% or 9%, depending on where they are. 2% on the first level, 5% on the second level, 9% on the third level, 5% on the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th level, and 2% on the 9th level. Why am I going into depth? I want you to understand the power of this type of leverage. When you are sharing a story because your life is changing, and then those people, for example, you share that with 5 people who get on the product, and let's say they're buying $200 a month, 200 PV a month. It's just the scenario here on the screen. That's $1,000 in product per month, and you're making 2% of that. That's $20. but that's $20. How many $20 checks are you getting a month from leveraged income opportunities and businesses that you have? Are you getting that from your Netflix account? Are you getting that from driving Uber? No. If you're driving Uber, right, for example, you're getting it for working, and it's an exchange of time. This is an exchange of impact, and that's how you leverage yourself. I don't worry about time. I don't worry about a small business. I focus on creating residual or returning or reoccurring impact. The product is reoccurringly impacting their life, and that's how I'm able to derive income. 2% is $20. Well, what if those 5 then now go and share it with 5 each? Simplistic sake, that type of example yields 25 people in that next generation, right? Well, 25 people purchasing $200 of product multiplied by 5%, that's $250 in royalty commission every single month, plus the $20 from level 1. Well, if I help those 25 people know what video to share and know what presentation to share, and they had people who got excited, now that's 125 people who are purchasing product times 9%. That would be, in this scenario, $2,250 per month, or this month, per month, right? Recurring impact, recurring income, plus the 250, plus the 20. You start to see how this goes. Spend some time. Look at what happens when 125 people share a story with a few people, 5 in this case, and that turns into 600, and that can lead to 3,000, etc., etc., etc. You start to see the power. And if you don't understand the power of word of mouth, you'll never understand the power of direct selling or network marketing. I'm not interested in just going around and peddling product. I'm interested in developing a network of customers and a network of distributors who share this story and provide recurring impact. And that can lead to creating leveraged income. So powerful. I know that there's value there. I hope you got that value. 2, generational matching bonus. I'm going to be paid a 10% and a 5% and a 5% and a 5% and a 5% matching bonus on the royalty commissions of the distributors that I help. So all of the distributors that I personally brought in, I'm going to make 10% of their check on their royalty commission because I'm helping them. Okay. The company's going to basically give me a match, and I'm going to match 5% of their distributors and 5% of their distributors, every single one of those checks. That's leverage. And then finally, elite pool. This is a way to share in the global growth of the company. 4% of all sales every single month go into a pool. And by hitting the ranks of Pro 7, 8, 9, and 10, okay, you start at 1. Okay, you start at distributor and then go to Pro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the elite levels, 7, 8, 9, and 10, you start to be able to receive a little royalty commission on every product sold worldwide, not just on your team, not just on your network, but the worldwide network. How far can you take this? Well, this is a disclosure statement showing what people actually, on average, in the United States make in commissions on a monthly basis. Let's look at Pro 3. The average monthly commission at Pro 3 is $581. Let's look at Pro 5. Let me jump back. Oops, I just hit the wrong. Let me launch this again. Let's jump back to Pro 3. What does it take to get to Pro 3? Well, it takes $5,000 in product purchases, $5,000 in product sales. Okay. So customers and distributors purchasing $5,000, you can qualify to become Pro 3. What about Pro 5? That's $20,000 in sales per month. The average income is $2,935 a month. What about Pro 7? That's $100,000 a month in sales, right? Think about it like this. That's 100 people buying a platinum pack, $1,000 of product this month. Or that's 1,000 people buying $100 of product. Or it's 2,500 people buying 1 bottle of Pro Tandem. Those are big numbers, but they're not massive. They're certainly not unattainable. By the way, average time to reach Pro 7. The average time for those who've reached Pro 7 is 18 months. Average income per month, $12,407. Part-time, full-time, or big-time income. There is a home for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people here at LifeVantage. Support, international, worldwide customer and distributor support, mobile app with artificial intelligence. You can do your business from your phone, weekly, monthly trainings in international markets, in US markets, social media training. I mean, literally, it's a business in a box. I want to end with this. I grew up, my mom was a single mom when I was born. She later married, and I had a dad in my life. But when I was really young, I didn't have a dad. And so my mom moved back with my grandparents, her parents, to the family farm, the cattle ranch in Eastern Oregon. And my grandparents were like my parents as well. They helped raise me with my mom. And my grandfather was truly the most impactful male figure in my life. And when I get to the other side, he and my grandmother, the first people I want to go see. But I remember getting the call. My grandfather was my life, ladies and gentlemen. He was my hero. And I remember getting a call on my senior year of high school saying my grandfather wasn't doing well. He needed to be put in a care facility. And I later lost him. But I lost him to dementia before I lost him to death. And I remember walking out of that care facility and thinking to myself, it just wasn't right. It just wasn't right. If I could have that time back, if I had the opportunity to share what I know with my grandfather now about investing in our health at every level, right? In oxidative stress today, I would do it in a heartbeat, because what I wouldn't give for 5 minutes with my grandfather. It's meaningful because I'm a grandfather now, and I look at these grandchildren that I want to impact, making a difference in my health, doing something today based on the best and most recent science that we have is the most important health decision that I can make. And that's one of the reasons that I'm sharing LifeVantage with you. If we don't do this right, then there are serious consequences. I not only feel this a privilege and an obligation, but it is a mission and a passion. Thank you for being with us tonight. This is Level Up with LifeVantage. My name is Seth Mulder. Get back to the amazing friend who invited you here tonight and do two things. Get on the product and fast track your business, because we are starting at ground zero and we're going to go fill the world with wellness and this opportunity and level up our lives. Thank you. God bless you. And I will catch you at our next event. All right. Thank you so much. If you're still here online, please, again, drop in. I'd love to know, would love to know what was most impactful for you tonight. Drop that in, right? That's a way of being grateful. It's a way of recognizing something that you're taking away. I'm here tonight, and somebody will be here tomorrow night. Somebody was here last night, pouring into you, for your benefit. So recognizing what impacted you, what inspired you to make a change today, that's gratitude. So please drop in one thing that you're taking away from this tonight. Maybe it's a to-do action. Maybe you're getting on the product, right? Maybe you need to share this with 10 more people tonight. Whatever that is, please drop that in the comment section. I'm going to leave this open for 60 seconds to give you the opportunity to do that. If you want more in your life, then invest more into yourself, into your business, and into other people. And that is a recipe for success. Thank you so much. I'm just going to read some of these as we're kind of winding down. We'll call this the meeting after the meeting, the post-meeting recap. And thank you so much. So it's moving so fast. I'm like, can I keep up with this? Leanna, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Peter, thank you so much. Peter, you were the first one on here tonight, first comment in, and one of the last coming out. Thanks so much. That's a principle of success, by the way. Show up early and stay late. Okay. Show up early and stay late. I'll just kind of give you an aside. When I started network marketing, I was so about, I just want to grow my business and go to my family. So I would go to meetings, not online meetings, but, face-to-face meetings. I would get there, right? Do the meeting and then immediately leave. And I didn't realize that the real power of a meeting is the meeting after the meeting. I didn't realize that this dialogue that we're having right now is so critical. And so I just want to say, so showing up early and staying late, okay? What is 5 minutes of your time, right? You don't even have to drive tonight. You just log in. That's dope. Yes, I just said that. So spending a few minutes to get here early and to talk to people, talk to your friends who you invited, your guests tonight, your friends, staying late and making a comment and being part of the dialogue and having some fun and telling some jokes and sharing what you're learning and being grateful and one-upping people, right? That's just so powerful. So it took me years, by the way, to realize that you just don't come in here. This is networking is a people business. So it's not just about the business. It is, write this down. This is a big takeaway. Don't worry so much about the transaction. Okay. Focus on becoming an authority in what you're doing, right? Knowing your stuff. Okay. Being trustworthy in your stuff. Focusing on transformation and building the brand of you, right? And your brand is, I help people get stuff done. They change, right? I'm not talking about branding and deciding what your color is and your background and is your hair combed and what post are you doing on Instagram tonight? Your brand is who you're helping today. How many people you talk to today. That's the most important thing, building your business. So don't worry so much about transactions. Build your brand, build your business. Philippines, thank you, Charlena. Charlena, when I saw this breakthrough, I knew I had to do this. It was an easy decision. Booyah! I love that. That's so awesome. Beverly, love you too. Thank you so much. Love from me and Stephanie. Jessica, absolutely amazing. Thank you for sharing. Kevin Etchison, good to hear that name, Kevin. Thank you, Seth. Peter, what'd you take away? My passion and preparation. I'm absolutely passionate about what we're doing. Absolutely. Pouring into you. Absolutely. I am happy. I'm happy to pour into you. That's how I built a business that did $60 to $70 million in sales and product purchases last month. And I'm not the biggest and I'm not the best, but I'm happy to be who I am. I am very happy with who I am. Peter, getting to your chicken list. Absolutely. Listen, folks, ladies and gentlemen, if this is the #1 health promoting breakthrough in the history of medicine, okay, that's Washington State University about NRF2. And it's the most likely, the most important health promoting approach. And this is the most researched and the most results oriented product in the history of natural supplementation. And you are an amazing person. If all of the above is true, there shouldn't be a chicken list, right? But you deserve to take this to the best people you know. So if you feel like you're an 8, and I'm not talking about your worth, as a child of God, but if you're talking about, hey, I'm an 8 because, of my experience or whatever, you take this to the 9s and 10s in your life. If you feel like if you feel like you're a 7, take this to the 8s, 9s, and 10s. If you feel like you're a 10, just go tell everybody, right? But absolutely, Peter, take this to your chicken list, okay? Thank you so much. I'm going to end now. I appreciate all that's going on in the chat box. I got 16 new messages down there. God bless you. Please know that you are amazing. I hope one thing you are absolutely grateful for, we talked about gratitude tonight, is gratitude for who you are. If I'm to put that in first person, who I am. I am grateful for who I am, and I'm grateful for who you are. May God bless you in all of your endeavors.